on W, right? Eight. My favourite W here. This one.
For other Eurotram services, you need a valid ticket. Called a Mikey, it's your ticket to Melbourne's hidden secrets. You can purchase a Mikey from one of hundreds of retail outlets, including 7-Eleven stores. Alternatively, you can ask at your hotel or the Visitor Information Centre about purchasing a Mikey visitor pack, an all-in-one pack, which includes your Mikey, special discounts to some of Melbourne's favourite attractions, and a map to help you get around. This stop is New Quay and Docklands Drive. Tours on trike. Explore Melbourne and beyond on a big, loud, three-wheeled motorcycle that carries up to 3 people. You're wired to sound, so you can talk to your tour guide along the way. Tours are available between 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. every day. So grab a brochure on board and start planning a whole new experience. This stop is Central Pier on Harbour Esplanade.
Jump cut until the lights go. That must be from them ports. I don't know.
hopes you're enjoying your ride on the City Circle tram. For your comfort and safety, please take a seat or hold on, because
Mana nggak bangun
trams
dari suction
sometimes
cup
have
di
to
bawah
stop
bisa bikin
suddenly
stick
in
it
traffic.
to the window. Gonna have to
Etihad
hold it.
Stadium is a state-of-the-art sport and entertainment venue.
It's good, it's full
Seating
throttle,
for
man.
more than 50,000 people and a retractable roof that takes 8 minutes to close. The stadium hosts AFL and A-League football matches, as well as rugby and international music acts. Explore behind the scenes, see the players' change rooms, and tour the media centre, from where all the action is reported. Tours operate from Gate 2, Monday to Friday, 11 a.m, 1 p.m, and 3 p.m. This stop is Etihad Stadium. Step off here for Southern Cross Station to connect with train and bus services travelling within Melbourne, across Victoria and interstate. Services include B-Line regional trains and coaches and CountryLink trains to major cities on the east coast. For travellers to Melbourne airports, the Skybus to Tullamarine and Sunbus shuttle service to Avalon Airport frequently depart from Southern Cross Station. The station also offers a retail centre, so you can explore great shopping and grab a bite to eat while you wait for your connecting train or coach service. It's no wonder Melbourne loves its trams. This stop is Spencer Street. The next stop is King Street. Melbourne was founded on the banks of the Yarra River in 1835 and grew rapidly during the 1850s after the discovery of gold in Victoria. To become Australia's main financial centre, Melbourne is known for its elegant streets and beautiful buildings, many of which were built during this period of great prosperity. The area around Port Phillip Bay was the original home of the Kulin Nation, consisting of several language groups of Indigenous Australians whose ancestors had lived in the area for approximately 30,000 years. To learn about the history and culture of Indigenous people of southeastern Australia, visit the Koori Heritage Trust, displaying a diverse range of artefacts, 4 gallery spaces, and a retail shop selling Indigenous products. The Trust is open 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday to Friday. Turn right down King Street from the next stop. Step off here to visit Flagstaff Gardens. This stop is King Street.
I'm telling you, there's a whole jump with the everyday traffic. I don't have to take the time up.
The next stop is William Street. Step off here for Route 55. Take your Route 55 West Coburg tram to visit the Queen Victoria Market and the Melbourne Zoo. There you can see over 320 animal species from around the world, beautifully landscaped cities. Catch the 55 tram in the opposite direction for Melbourne Aquarium, the Immigration Museum, and the South Bank Promenade and the River Precinct, offering entertainment and river cruises. Further along, travel to the Royal Botanic Gardens and the Shrine of Remembrance. William Street is the home of Melbourne's historic and imposing law courts, comprising a large complex of buildings. The next stop is Queen Street. Melbourne is known around the world for its rich mix of cultures. Gold miners from around the world began arriving in Victoria during the 1850 gold rush. During this time, a large Chinese community was established. After World War II, a new influx of migrants arrived from Europe, particularly Greece and Italy. Today, Melbourne is recognised as the largest Italian city outside Italy. Melbourne is a truly cosmopolitan metropolis with a population of around 4 million people from over 110 different ethnic backgrounds, speaking 170 languages.
If you're talking in the background of this video, we have Mac K183 or Victor Mount Heritage.
A popular destination for breakfast, dinner and evening drinks. Turn right down
Oh, the
Queen
PA was
Street
on the
for
W.
the next stop. This stop is Queen Street.
W.
The next stop is Elizabeth Street. Step off here to connect with routes 19, 57 and 59 from Elizabeth Street. Catch a tram along Elizabeth Street from the next stop to visit the Queen Victoria Market. Steeped in history, this iconic market sells a huge range of clothes and souvenirs, plus the freshest produce and gourmet food. The market is open Tuesday and Thursday, Friday, 6 Saturday, 6 and Sunday. From the next stop, catch any tram down Elizabeth Street to the Burke Street Mall, Melbourne's shopping heartland, with its buskers and busy shoppers. Two of Melbourne's premier department stores are located here. From Burke Street Mall begins a journey into some of Melbourne's most beautiful laneways and shopping arcades, including the Royal and Block arcades. Explore an eclectic range of shops, bars and cafes, nestled in unlikely nooks, up stairways and under romantic archways as you weave your way towards the river. This stop is Elizabeth Street. Swanston Street. Step off here for Swanston Street trams at Melbourne Central Station. Melbourne is famous for its local and international design and fashion. From the next stop, journey into Melbourne's dynamic, ultra-cool and eclectic retail heart, occupying several city blocks. Shopping centres, department stores, as well as a myriad of laneways and arcades, provide a paradise of exploration, from high fashion to streetwear and independent local designers. Step off here for Melbourne Central Shopping Centre and QV Melbourne Shopping. This is also the stop for RMIT University and the State Library of Victoria. The Heritage State Library of Victoria is on the right and opened in 1856. The library has a collection of over 2 million books, as well as and the first Sunday of the month, 11 AM to 12:30 PM. Trams from here also travel to Government House, the Shrine of Remembrance, and the stylish and popular Chapel Street shopping precinct in South Yarra. This stop is Swanston Street. Next stop is Russell Street. Step off here for the Old Melbourne Jail, Crime and Justice Experience. Being arrested in the police watch house, the site of 100
main stop early.
Melbourne's oldest prison.
There's a lot of protests at the State Library.
Controversial bushranger Ned Kelly was hanged in 1880. A short walk from the next stop is Dracula's, on the corner of Victoria and Cardigan Streets. Dracula's is Australia's longest running and most successful theatre restaurant. Enjoy a night of total entertainment combining burlesque, contemporary music, Old Melbourne Jail, Dracula's and Lygon Street. This stop is Russell Street. The next stop is Exhibition Street. Step off here for IMAX Melbourne Museum. Housing a screen that in the world's third largest, IMAX Melbourne Museum shows a variety of movies from the 3D documentaries to the latest Hollywood blockbusters. Let IMAX immerse you in the ultimate movie-going experience. We're now entering Melbourne's theatre district, famous for its splendid heritage theatres and blockbuster stage productions. From the next stop, turn right down Exhibition Street for Her Majesty's Theatre with its stunning Art Deco interior, as well as the comedy. The next stop is Spring Street. Step off here for the Royal Exhibition Building, Carlton Gardens and Melbourne Museum. Visit the World Heritage listed Royal Exhibition Building, the stunning architectural expression of the pomp and optimism of the late 19th century that built for Melbourne's International Exhibition of 1880 to showcase the latest products from the Industrial Revolution. The building was also the site for the opening of Australia's first Parliament in 1901. Tours are available. Surrounding the Royal Exhibition Building are the World Heritage listed Carlton Gardens, featuring dramatic boulevards, a majestic fountain and formal flower beds. The gardens are popular for picnics and are also home to many brush-tailed blossoms. Within the gardens you will find the Melbourne Museum. Engage all your senses, exploring life in Victoria from the natural environment to social history and culture. Visit Bunjalaka, the Aboriginal Cultural Centre. Listen to stories, share experiences and learn about the rich culture of Koori art, medicine and technology. Hear tales of the characters and icons that made Melbourne and the Melbourne Story exhibition. See Farlap, Australia's most famous racehorse. Walk through a real rainforest. See skeletons of dinosaurs and megafauna and journey into the interior of the mind and the world of dreams at the Mind exhibition. Open daily 10 a.m. till 5 p.m. This stop is Spring Street. The next stop is Nicholson Street. Step off here for St Vincent's Hospital and to connect with trams on routes 86 and 96. For shopping in the bohemian and vibrant precincts of Collingwood and Fitzroy, take trams 86 or 96 from the next stop. Fossick in second-hand bazaars and art galleries, and enjoy the many funky cafes and restaurants. For great bars, live music and DJs, take a tram on Route 86 from the next stop and head to Smith Street, Collingwood or Gertrude Street, Brunswick. For independent designers, don't miss the Rose Street Artist Market every Saturday. Or take Route 96 trams to visit Melbourne's best collection of Spanish restaurants located along Johnston Street. Step off here for the historic Victorian Fire Services Museum, located in the Melbourne Fire Brigade's original headquarters. This heritage-listed building houses a unique collection of vintage vehicles.
Stop in town.
The next stop is Lonsdale. Step off here from London train station. From the next stop you can walk to the glorious triple-spired St Patrick's Cathedral and St Peter's Church. These buildings contain beautiful examples of stained glass, wood carvings, mosaics and brass. A number of traditional gargoyles adorn St Patrick's Cathedral, including a recent whimsical addition that resembles the features of a prominent former Premier of Victoria. Down Albert Street, the Victorian Artists' Society welcomes visitors to its art exhibitions and heritage-listed building. Entry is free, Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. A short walk from the next stop, down Little Bourke Street, is Chinatown, boasting the longest continuous Chinese settlement in the Western world. You'll find a huge variety of restaurants and cuisines, from fine dining to noodle houses, as well as Asian groceries, herbalists and fashion boutiques. The Chinese Museum is also located here. This stop is Lonsdale at Albert Street. next stop is Burke Street. A short walk from the next stop is Collins Street. To connect with trams on routes 109 to Port Melbourne, 112 to Brunswick Street, and 48 to Bridge Road. The stunning gilt-edged building on the right is the famous Princess Theatre. The theatre has staged some of the world's most popular productions.
That's Route 12.
Legend has it
So I
that
have
the
to
friendly
turn
ghost of
right.
Federici, an opera singer who performed there in the
The entrance
1880s,
is just down
occasionally
there.
appears as an omen for a show's success. On the left, Parliament House, a grand building overlooking one of Melbourne's busiest streets, Burke Street. Wedding parties can often be seen on the wide sweeping steps, having their photos taken. Free tours of the building are available when Parliament is not sitting. The next stop is Flinders Street. Step off here for Route 75 trams. To the left is the Maitland Road, renowned for its fashion, cafes and bars, is just a short distance from the next stop. Take a tram on Route 75. The Melbourne Cricket Ground and National Sports Museum are also accessible from here on tram Route 75. This stop is Flinders Street.
Circle, and I'm up in the section.
Yeah.
Next stop is Exhibition Street. Step off here for Route 70. Melbourne is gripped by its passion for sport all year round. On the left is Melbourne Sports Precinct, the Melbourne Cricket Ground, Melbourne Park and Amy Park. Australian rules football, rugby, soccer, tennis, cricket, basketball and cycling are on show at these world-class venues. Great sporting memories can be relived by taking a tour of the MCG or visiting the National Sports Museum. 10 a.m, 3
We're going
p.m.
there one more
most
time
days.
with the Docklands.
You can also experience an insider's
Let me
view
go
of
for the
Rod Laver
sponsor
Arena, home of the Australian Open Tennis Championship. Take a tram on Route 70 from the next stop to access these great sporting experiences. The City Circle tram is a free service. For all other Yarra tram services, you need a valid ticket. Called a Mikey, it's your ticket to Melbourne's hidden secrets. You can purchase a Mikey from one of hundreds of retail outlets. The next stop is Russell Street. From here, take a tram on Route 70 for shopping along Swan Street, Richmond, where you'll find a range of fashion outlets, home renovator stores and cafes. There's also a range of bars, pubs and live music, from jazz to indie rock. A short walk up Russell Street is Lightning Ridge Opal Mines, where you can purchase jewellery and see the cutting and polishing of this beautiful, highly valued gemstone formed over 100 million years ago. Open Monday to Friday, 9:30am to 5:30pm, Saturday 10 till 5:30pm, and Sundays 10am until 5pm. To the right is the fourth stop is Russell Street. The next stop is Swanston Street. Step off here to connect with Swanston Street tram routes. On the left is Federation Square, Melbourne's meeting place. With extraordinary architecture of diverse shapes and colours, Fed Square is an exciting cultural hub, offering free public art, performance and multimedia. Galleries include the Ian Potter Centre, NGV Australia, NGV Studio, and the Australian Centre for the Moving Image. Some of Melbourne's best design galleries are located here, as well as an array of cafes, restaurants and bars. The Melbourne Visitor Centre provides information, advice and booking services for a range of tourism activities in Melbourne and across Victoria. Open 9am till 6pm daily, the centre is an essential port of call for all visitors. A number of daily tours of Melbourne's heritage attractions, hidden streets and laneways, waterways and bars leave regularly from Federation Square. Melbourne's South Bank Cultural Precinct is just a short walk from the next stop, along Swanston Street and across Melbourne's famous brown Yarra River. The Victorian Arts Centre, Hamer Hall and the National Gallery of Victoria International are located here. To visit the Royal Botanic Gardens, Government House, the Shrine of Remembrance and St Kilda Beach, catch a tram along St Kilda Road from the next stop. St Paul's Cathedral can be seen on the right, and on the left, across Swanston Street, is Melbourne's iconic Flinders Street Station. Traveller's Aid is located at Flinders Street Station between platforms 9 and 10, where you'll find heaps of transport and travel information, as well as short-term luggage storage. You can hire mobility aids.
I'm actually jump cutting all the stops and traffic that make last stops I keep doing. That's what keeps sounding every now and then. Is the dead man's control brake alert what keeps things at the driver's seat pumping the brake handle.
Hey. No. Just cancel that. Yeah, I'm just... There's no way to put together himself. Yeah, so just cancel it off. Yeah. I see the nice ones. You see the window? See how this
Class sculpture of the Eagle Bungel, the spiritual creator of all living things for the indigenous Kulin nation. Bungel is said to keep a watchful eye over all people. and the river below. Experience the high life wandering through the luxury cars of the Fox Classic Car Collection, housed in the historic Queen's Warehouse, a short walk from the next stop. Trucking businessman Lindsay Fox has a remarkable collection of classic and performance vehicles made famous by James Lee, Pablo Picasso and Ringo Starr of the Beatles. Door entries support charities. Open Tuesdays and Wednesdays 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. and Saturdays 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Closed Easter and public holidays. Turn right and walk up Batman's Hill Drive from the next stop. The Docklands precinct is on the site of Melbourne's historic industrial port area. Only 5 minutes from the city, the area is being redeveloped over a number of years, combining business, residential, retail and leisure destinations. Docklands offers a year-round calendar of entertainment and events, from New Year's Eve fireworks to dragon boat racing and the Melbourne Summer Boat Show. This stop is Docklands Park. destination and hotspot for after-work drinks. Enjoy international cuisine by the water, including Moroccan, Japanese, French, Spanish, glorious Mediterranean seafood. Indulge in fine dining overlooking the boats on Victoria Harbour, or grab a gelato, take a stroll harbourside and bask in a romantic sunset. Continue the wind down on Sunday at the Docklands Sunday Market. Browse an eclectic range of stalls along the promenade, or just sip a coffee and enjoy a lazy breakfast at one of the many cafes as you watch the market bustle. Located on the promenade, the market sells arts and crafts, second-hand items and clothes, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. Sundays. This stop is New Quay and Docklands Drive. Shopping and family entertainment as you continue your journey harbourside. Take it easy admiring the many boats berthed at Waterfront City Marina. Continue a gastronomic journey to many restaurants and bars. Step off here for Harbourtown Shopping Centre, Costco, Medibank Ice House, Wonderland Fun Park and Docklands Studio Melbourne. Walk through Harbourtown to Melbourne's newest attraction. Melbourne Star invites you to experience Melbourne in a whole new way, giving visitors and locals alike a new way to engage with Melbourne's vibrant cityscape. Melbourne Star will include a range of exciting new features and technologies that will enable the Star to deliver a unique experience and an informative discovery of Melbourne. Guests will enjoy uninterrupted 360-degree views from up to 40 kilometres, encompassing the Docklands Precinct, Melbourne's CBD, Port Phillip Bay, and as far as Mount Macedon, Arthur's Seat, and the Dandenong Ranges. Melbourne Star will be the Southern Hemisphere's only giant observation wheel, and the first, more complex, solid steel wheel designed to be built in the world to this size. Medibank Ice House is an entertainment venue that offers skating all day, 364 days a year. Beginner lesson. On the two Olympic-sized rinks, you can skate with friends, watch a hockey game, or chill out with a drink.